1960s, between 64 and 68, a series of James Bondish television shows came out known as The Man from U.N.C.L.E, Man from U.N.C.L.E. I had always thought it had something to do with the United Nations Crime League against crime, like United Nations Police Force, that type of thing. It was really well made, really well done. Very, very fashionable, especially the Robert Vaughn character. He played the suave, cool spy in this thing. There was a spy master, Waverly.
映画に行きたい気分です。楽しみにしています。
But it's a team up between an American and a Russian. Now, this movie isn't set for our time. It goes back to the beginning of the team up of these two characters from the 60s. This movie does take place in the early 60s, 1963. It is so, oh my God, if you're into art and fashion, you're going to love this film because it's very much in tune with the television show and very much in tune of an era of time known as the mod time, the mod generation. This is a very fashionable, very luxurious movie. We see the American and the Russian teaming up again. The American is kind of a snobbish type of guy, but there's the addition of a British spy in the form of a woman here. So you have the Russian, the female British spy, the American high-class guy. The cars in this are exquisite if you're into high-performance sports cars from Europe. It's beautiful. There's a Jaguar and a Ferrari in here that would knock your socks off. It's just beautiful. This film is beautifully well made. What they're trying to do is they're trying to find a nuclear bomb. There's supposed to be two of them. But what it is one bomb was a decoy, a fake, in case it got lost. Then the agencies that were looking for it would go after the fake. Meanwhile, the small bomb, the actual real nuclear bomb, was to be taken by ship to a submarine that was waiting for it. The bomb was designed to accept or to radiate a signal so that a missile could, so that the other bomb could lock onto it and blow it up, causing a severe nuclear blast. Make sure that this nuclear bomb went off. But in this movie, the spy team used a radio frequency telephone message to cause a missile to lock onto that telephone, so that when the missile was launched from the ship, it homed in on the telephone message coming from the enemy ship, or the enemies on the ship, and hit that ship and blew it up and killed them in the end. But the workings here, you see old Germany, the dangerous old Germany of the Soviet era, and East Germany when Berlin was divided, and it leads down to the suave, very cool Italy. Set pieces in this movie are exquisite. They're so beautiful in this movie, so beautifully well done. So they try to track down this Nazi who's in on the bomb plot. He was a former Nazi doctor in a concentration camp. And beyond that, you know, it's just a typical spy film, but I noticed that it was very cleverly written, very well written. You can follow this very easily. It's and the action scenes are a little bit off-centered or off-key, but they're very much based on the old television show. so it fits in with the progress of the television show. I would very much recommend this if you're into historical pieces of cinematic history or television history, because this is just a play off these television shows, and it fits in perfectly with these black and white original films. Now, The Man from U.N.C.L.E. was made into a made-for-television movie. It came out in the 80s. I had missed the first version because my father wanted to watch something else on TV. We only had one TV that had cable attached to it. And then the same thing happened again when they repeated it 2 years later. I missed it again. So I've never seen the 1980s Robert Vaughn in the original television series. David McCullum played the Russian, the hot-tempered Russian who teams up with the suave, very intelligent James, well, not quite James Bondish, but high-end James Bondish, Robert Vaughn character. And when they did the remake of The Return from Man from U.N.C.L.E. in the 80s, they reprised these two men to play these roles again. This is a really great film. I enjoyed it very much. I intend seeing it again.